You're turning 60, or maybe you're already there, and your doctor just told you to eat more nuts for heart health. Sounds good, right? But here's what nobody tells you. The very snack you've been told is healthy could be slowly building up inside your body, creating problems you won't notice until it's too late. After 60, your body is different. Your liver doesn't detoxify like it used to. Your kidneys can't filter as quickly. Your arteries don't forgive inflammation the way they did at 40. And that changes everything about which nuts actually help you versus which ones silently work against you. Today, I'm showing you the exact decision framework, backed by metabolic science, to pick the right nuts and avoid the wrong ones. Stick around. By the end, you'll know exactly which handful to grab tomorrow morning. I'm here on Learn Daily, and if you want more actionable nutrition science, subscribe now.
Section 1. The biological shift after 60. Let me start with the uncomfortable truth. Your body's relationship with food fundamentally changes after 60. It's not magic, it's biology. When you were younger, your liver could process thousands of different compounds, fats, antioxidants, even environmental toxins, quickly and efficiently. Your kidneys filtered waste at peak capacity. Your digestive system moved food through steadily. And your arteries? They were forgiving. A little inflammation came and went. Now, everything slows down. Your liver now filters approximately 30% less efficiently than it did at 40. Your kidneys are working at reduced capacity. And here's the kicker. Your digestive system takes longer to break down complex fats and minerals. Meanwhile, your arteries have become more sensitive to inflammatory triggers. This is why the handful of almonds that energized your 45-year-old self might stress your 65-year-old body. Think of it this way. In your 40s, your body was like a high-speed highway. Anything you fed it moved through and was processed quickly. Now, you've got local roads. Same destination, but everything takes longer. Substances that would pass through harmlessly at 40 can accumulate and cause problems at 60. And here's the thing. Most nut advice online doesn't account for this shift. It treats a 65-year-old's needs the same as a 35-year-old's. That's why you see blanket recommendations to eat more nuts without any nuance about which nuts, how much, or when. The science tells a more specific story, and we're about to uncover it. Section 2. The 3 nuts that create hidden problems. Let's get straight to it. There are 3 common nuts that, after 60, can quietly trigger problems in your system. I'm not saying avoid them forever, but you need to understand why they're risky for you specifically. Nut 1. The mineral overload story. Some nuts contain compounds that accumulate in your body over time. When your kidneys are already filtering more slowly, these compounds sit around longer. They can crystallize, they can trigger inflammation, and they can interact with medications you might be taking. The irony? Many people eat more of these nuts thinking they're being extra healthy. They buy bulk portions, snack throughout the day, and wonder why they feel more joint stiffness or experience kidney-related issues they've never had before. The trigger isn't always obvious. It can take weeks or months of daily consumption before symptoms show up. Nut 2. The selenium trap. Here's a nutrient paradox that confuses most people. Sometimes, supercharged nutrition becomes a poison. There's one specific nut that's wildly high in selenium, a mineral your body absolutely needs, in small amounts. But if you're eating this nut regularly after 60, your body can't flush out excess as efficiently as it did when you were younger. The selenium builds up. Early signs are subtle: brittle nails, thinning hair, a persistent tiredness. But over time, accumulation can lead to confusion, tremors, or neurological symptoms that people often mistake for early cognitive decline. The tragedy? People think they're protecting their brain health, Instead, they're accidentally overdosing on a mineral. Nut 3. The hidden inflammatory load. The third problem nut isn't actually a nut at all. It's a legume, and it's everywhere. In snack mixes, in butters, on airplane trays. Here's the metabolic issue. This legume carries an unfavorable ratio of inflammatory to anti-inflammatory fats. When you eat it regularly, you're tipping your body's internal chemistry toward chronic inflammation. For a 60-plus body already prone to inflammatory cascade, this is like adding fuel to a slow-burning fire. Additionally, storage and processing can introduce compounds that your aging liver finds harder to neutralize. So you're getting a double hit. Inflammatory load plus toxins your body is slower to clear. Now, the good news, and this is crucial, is that these three aren't your only options. In fact, there are alternatives that work with your biology instead of against it. Section 3. The 3 nuts that actively protect you. Here's where hope comes in. There are 3 nuts that are specifically suited to a 60-plus body. They work with your slower metabolism, with your reduced filtration capacity, and with your need to lower inflammation rather than add to it. Nut 1. The heart-brain guardian. This nut is rich in a specific antioxidant that protects your brain cells from oxidative damage, one of the main drivers of memory problems after 60. It also contains magnesium in amounts that naturally calm your nervous system, support heart rhythm stability, and promote deeper sleep. The beauty is that this nut doesn't accumulate in your system. It's processed cleanly. Your body uses what it needs and eliminates the rest. No buildup, no toxicity risk, just straightforward nutrition working the way you need it to. A key practical detail: soak this nut overnight and remove the outer layer. This ancient preparation method actually makes the nutrients more bioavailable. It's not just tradition, it's biochemistry. Your post-60 digestive system will thank you. Nut 2. The vision and circulation defender. This nut is one of the only foods that contains very high levels of specific carotenoids, the same compounds in leafy greens that protect your eyesight. It's especially important after 60, when vision problems become more common. But there's a second benefit people miss. This nut is rich in an amino acid that tells your arteries to relax. Literally. It signals your blood vessels to produce more of a compound that keeps them flexible and reduces blood pressure. A unique advantage? The daily serving keeps portions naturally small, so you're not accidentally overdosing on anything. One small handful hits your targets, and nothing more. Nut 3. The longevity nut. This is the one nut that contains a plant-based omega-3 fat, not omega-3 from fish. That's different. This is the plant version, and it's uniquely powerful for reducing inflammation at the cellular level. Studies show people who eat this nut consistently have better cognitive aging, stronger heart protection, and even better sleep. It's like a 3-for-1 hit. And similar to the others, it processes cleanly through your system. No accumulation, no paradoxes. One bonus: this nut naturally contains compounds that support your sleep-wake cycle. If you're struggling with insomnia after 60, adding this nut to your evening routine can genuinely help. So you've got your 3 problem nuts to minimize and 3 solution nuts to maximize. But knowing which to eat is only half the battle. You also need to know how to eat them. Section 4. Actionable implementation. Here's how to make this real, starting tomorrow. Step 1. The daily portion. Don't overthink quantity. A small handful, roughly the size of your palm closed, is your target for any single nut. This gives you the benefits without the accumulation risk. You're not chasing megadoses here, you're chasing consistency. Step 2. The timing strategy. Morning gives you energy and antioxidant protection for the day ahead. Evening gives you minerals that support sleep and recovery. Pick one. or split it, morning and evening. Whatever fits your routine, just be consistent. Step 3. The storage secret. This one trips people up. Nuts go rancid. Rancid fats trigger inflammation. Store your nuts in the refrigerator or freezer, not the pantry. The cool temperature preserves the delicate oils. This isn't optional, it's chemistry. Step 4. The rotation principle. Don't eat the same nut every single day for 6 months. Rotate between your 3 solution nuts across the week. Monday, Wednesday, one nut. Thursday, Friday, another. Weekend, the third. This prevents any single compound from accumulating while giving you the full spectrum of benefits. Step 5. The real-life adaptation. If you have kidney issues, adjust your portions down and choose based on kidney-friendly profiles. Your doctor can help. If you're on blood thinners, coordinate with your healthcare provider. If you have a nut allergy, seeds offer similar nutrient profiles. Nut eating isn't one size fits all. Here's something most people skip. Pair your nuts with whole foods. Eat them with an apple, with some berries, with vegetables. The fiber and water content in whole foods slows nutrient absorption, preventing any spikes or accumulation. It's not just about the nut, it's about context. Section 5. Common mistakes and quick fixes. Mistake 1. Buying pre-roasted, heavily salted nut mixes. The salt spikes blood pressure. The processing can degrade antioxidants. Buy raw or lightly roasted, no salt. 3 seconds to check the label. Big difference in outcome. Mistake 2. Eating nut butter for lunch every day. Nut butters are calorie-dense and can lead to overconsumption. Whole nuts give you texture feedback that naturally regulates how much you eat. Stick with whole nuts for your primary intake. Mistake 3. Assuming more is better. You're not trying to cram 100 almonds into your day. You're trying to hit a consistent, moderate amount that your body can process without stress. Quality and consistency beat quantity every time after 60.
So here's what we've covered today.
1. Your body after 60 processes nutrients differently. Slower. More carefully. This means blanket nutrition advice doesn't apply to you anymore. You need specific choices. 2. There are nuts that work against your aging body and nuts that work with it. The difference is measurable. It's not opinion, it's biochemistry. And now you know which is which. 3. Consistency beats perfection. A small handful of the right nut, eaten regularly, alongside whole foods and proper storage, can genuinely reshape your cardiovascular health, cognitive function, and sleep quality. Imagine waking up without stiffness, remembering names without hesitation, climbing stairs without that shortness of breath, having energy for the things you actually want to do, not just surviving through them. That's what happens when your daily food choices start working with your body instead of against it. Leave a comment below. Which nut surprise hit you hardest today? Share it. Your story might be the exact nudge someone else needs to make a change. If this video helped you, hit like and subscribe. We're building a community of people who care about real nutrition, not just marketing. What's next? Watch this video on the sleep nut connection. It might surprise you. Thank you for learning with me today. I'll see you in the next one.